Morning everyone, thanks for watching this video. There's been a lot of recent activity in my personal pricing propositions and product group for telco, and I think rather than answering kind of messages and emails individually, it's probably easier for me to make this video and explain the future plans for yboo, and how our data offer can really help MVNOs, MNOs, potential MVNOs look at the market and understand a bit more about it. So off camera today, I'm joined by my glamorous assistant, who's going to kind of summarise the main questions in the email. I'm going to kind of address them in this video broadcast, if that's okay. So, over to Sophie.
So who is the yboo data offer for?
Okay, so yeah, good question, because who are we targeting it at? We're targeting the yboo data offer at any organisation that wants to understand consumer behaviour and habits. So by consumer behaviour and habits, I specifically mean UK mobile users with an Android device at the moment. iOS is coming in the next couple of months, and their consumption of voice, UK international premium rate, non-premium rate, SMS, UK international premium rate, non-premium rate, mobile data and Wi-Fi data. So if you want access, or your organisation wants access to that rich consumer behaviour data linked to results, so deals, offers that would be best for that consumer, this offer is for you. And I know there's a lot of consultants in my pricing propositions and product group that work with organisations looking at entering the mobile industry. So this data is really valuable to them because it helps you build a product. If you're an existing operator, virtual or real operator, this data is valuable to you because it shows you consumer behaviour across every single network, not just yours, not your database, every single network. So I hope that's answered the first question. I think it probably has.
Yeah, and what are the benefits?
So what are the benefits? So I guess the first key benefit is it's validated, segmented, anonymous, real consumer behaviour. So we could slice a record for an individual with a unique reference number, and you have an activity, you have access to an activity tracker that shows that behaviour across a substantial period of time. You may want to segment it across a week and kind of factor it up or extrapolate it up. You may want a longer stream of data. You might want to look at high users, low users, average users. You might want to look at Wi-Fi handoff. So I guess the benefit is it's rich data and it's real data and it's multi-network data, and we're building the capability to supply it on demand. Obviously there's commercial arrangement involved there, but access to that UK population and having the data where you're almost over the consumer's shoulder, continuously looking at what they're doing, I think there's a massive value in that for proposition building. And also looking at Wi-Fi handoff and stuff, and maybe signal strength, Wi-Fi quality, time on Wi-Fi, all those interesting metrics of which we'll explain over the coming weeks.
And how do you intend on helping telecoms professionals understand more?
How do we intend to do that? Yeah, that's a good question. I think that came through quite a few times, again, mainly from the consultants that do an amazing job, quite frankly, of helping big organisations build a proposition. Sophie, who's off camera, is going to take a project on next week to basically produce some artifacts, so some resources, and we'll probably start with some infographics which explain the data sets available, how we publish them, how you can interpret that data, how you can translate that data into building a product. And those resources will make available, some of them free, some of them won't be, because the lights are on, we've got electric bills to pay, which will really help you drill down into more. So instead of looking at me and listening to me, which is probably painful sometimes, you'll have a library of artifacts, a library of resources that you can look at and understand more. If that sparks an interest in you or your organisation, you know where to find us, right? You know where to find us, you can find out more.
And how do viewers find out more?
So specifically, I think, the data is really complex. I think a lot of telco professionals have a really demanding, stressful role in organisations. So the best way to find out more is probably to drop us a message. with some specific requirements, or come up to the glorious hills of near the Peak District, or we can pop on a train down to London and see you and guide you through what we have now, what we'll have in the next 3 months, particularly with the launch of iOS, which we believe will propel the growth of yboo substantially, and what we're aiming to deliver probably by September or October, the back end of the year, before the Christmas frenzy starts. So we can take you through that roadmap of what we're doing, why we're doing it, how much it's going to cost you if you want to participate in that data, and how we're going to make it available to you. So I hope that makes sense. Brilliant. Okay, so just under 6 minutes. Great. As ever, you can contact me via LinkedIn. We have a yboo UK Facebook group. You can also contact me via Twitter. I'm Martin David Gould, yboo UK on Twitter too. Pick up the phone, 0742 300 0002. Probably best for you to text me because things are a little bit busy at the minute. Text me and I'll give you a quick call back. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.